Hello, my name is Liene and welcome back to my channel. Let's do the biggest unhaul I ever done. So I'm in a process of moving, so you don't see the usual background because the bookshelf is gone. The books are still here all over the place, but the bookshelf is gone and waiting for the books to arrive. And I have gone through my read and unread books and decided that it's time to say goodbye to some. Mostly read books. So yeah, I will tell briefly what the reason is and what the books are. I have way over 50 books to show you, so it's definitely the biggest unhaul I have ever done. I think this is the third unhaul ever I've done because I have hard time getting rid of books. I'm just too attached to my books, and yeah, I love owning them. I love owning books, so it's hard to say goodbye, but it's time. If I'm not interested in them, if I have some double copies that I don't need, there are some I need. And yeah, I don't know. Let's just go through them. Let's start with some mass market paperbacks. I hate mass market paperbacks because they have such small print. So yeah. First, I have A Spark of a Light by Jodi Picoult. When I bought it, I didn't know. I bought it online and I don't know, I didn't check. I didn't know that it's gonna be a mass market paperback, like a small book with tiny font. I hate tiny fonts. I don't like mass market paperbacks. If I have a chance to read a normal size book, I will read it. Sometimes you just don't have any other edition available, but yeah, I haven't read this one, have no idea what it is about, and I don't want to read it that much to keep this mass market paperback and read it. So it's just buy. And two books I have read, and one of them is The Diary of Young Girl by Anne Frank. I have a Latvian edition of this one also, so this is kind of double copy, but this is also a mass market paperback, and as I said, I don't like those, but the book is good. I liked it and I still have a copy of it. And then Interview with a Vampire by Anne Rice. Yeah, I have read it. I read it in Latvian. I think I started in this edition, then I decided to read it in Latvian because I don't know, I just took it from the library and read it that way, and I definitely don't need this edition. Next, I have quite a big pile of mass market paperbacks, but these are in Latvian. The next few will be in Latvian. This was a series when I was, I don't know, end of high school, beginning of college, university, like what? How many years? 18 years ago or something. And I love them. I have read them all. I really liked that these were cheap and small. You can bring them to you, but do I really need to keep them? No. I'm keeping some that I really liked, but most of them, yeah, it's just time to say goodbye. I'm gonna start with the translations, and then there are some Latvian author ones at the bottom. After a while, they changed their policy. There were just one price for all the books, then they did the categories. So this is kind of the same series, but these were a bit more expensive. So those I'm gonna mention at the end. But yeah, let's just start. So we have Tim by Colleen McCullough, Three Friends by Eric Maria Remarque, The Sound of Music by Maria Augusta Trapp, The Unicorn by Iris Murdoch, Four Blondes by Candice Bushnell, Other People's Children by Joanne Trollope, The Romantic by Barbara Gowdy, The Summons by John Grisham, Smart Woman by Judy Blume, and Summer Sisters by Judy Blume, On Green Dolphin Street by Sebastian Faulks, Enduring Love by Ian McEwan, Three Men and a Boat, To Say Nothing About the Dog by Jerome K. Jerome. I don't know the English title, like Lady's Paradise by Emile Zola, Sisters by Mara Svīra, Tomorrow It's Not Gonna Rain by Biruta Eglīte, Gift Me New Day by Biruta Eglīte, and then 5 books by the same author, Monika Zīle, Latvian author. Bad Woman, Cup with a Hibiscus Flower, Beautiful Girls, Cost Good Money, or something like that. Summer House. I don't know how to translate this. This is the type of card. What is this? Not the, I don't know. But yeah, something about this type of card. So I'm not mentioning what they are about because partly I don't remember and it's gonna be too long if I talk about every book. And I have read those, like as I said, like 15 to 18 years ago. So it's been a long time. Those all I had read. Now I have 4 that I haven't read. The God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. I started this years ago, but I don't know, just wasn't it. I didn't really like it, so I put it down. So I guess it is official DNF also. Then I have Thornbirds by Colin McCullough. I still really want to read this, but I will get better edition because, as I said, this is such a small print and it is quite a big book, so it's gonna be really uncomfortable to read and I don't want to do that. Then I have Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. This is also something I want to read, but I will get nicer copy from the library or something. And then I have a book that I have read. Oh yeah, this one I have read, but I read it from the library and then because I liked it I wanted my own edition, but now I think I still would like my own edition, but not in this small thingy. And this is The 13th Tale by Diane Satterfield. I'm gonna continue with books in Latvian. Most of them I have read, but there are some unread sprinkled in there. I'm gonna start with 2 unread books. One is something that I got offered for free and it was first time I got the offer, and yeah, now I realize that I don't want to read it because it is a non-fiction kind of self-helpy book and I don't like those. I don't know how to translate it. Improve on today or something? I don't know, but yeah, self-helpy book. Then one book that I saved from a library. They were getting rid of some books. I saw this one. It looked interesting, like a middle grade-y kind of thing. This is Matimeo, A Tale of Redwell by Ryan Jacks. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I will read it. So I'm gonna let it go. Then I have some Latvian author books, like fiction books. Have Tiger by Jānis Joņevs. This is a short story collection. When I read it, I enjoyed it, but I'm not gonna reread it and I'm not interested in keeping it. The Souls of Milky Way. These are science fiction and fantasy short stories by Latvian authors. Like it's a collection. I read it. I don't remember that I particularly really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm just gonna say goodbye to it. Also, I have Latvian horror stories collection by Latvian authors, and yeah, this also I didn't like that much. I didn't find it as horror-y as I wanted, but these are from different time periods, and I guess the things that people consider horror changed. So yeah, this is White Dress by Inga Abele, and this is also a collection, I guess, about 9 women. There are 9 stories about 9 women, and yeah, I don't particularly remember what happened in this, but I know that I read it at the same time as I read The Tiger because they were nominees for Latvian Book Prize. This one by Inga Žolde, I don't know how to translate the title, so I don't want to think too much right now. I don't remember anything about this one. I feel like I did like it. I like the cover. I think it's a bit like spooky, but yeah, I don't need it. And I have one that is translated from Croatian, and this is A Witch Laid an Egg by Dubravka Grešića, and yeah, I feel like I didn't like this one. I found it weird and I didn't understand what was going on. Next, I have Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. I feel like I liked this one when I read it, but yeah, I've had it on my shelves for quite some time and I don't feel like I don't need it anymore. I will try to find a new home for all of these books. If someone wants them, I will offer people them and we'll see what happens, but yeah, I don't need this. Then I have this thing that I bought, I feel like very cheap, somewhere because it was on sale, and it is The Woman of Lazar by Marina Stepnova. This is a translation from Russian, and yeah, I'm just not interested in this book. I don't think I ever was. I think I just bought it because it was cheap and years ago, and I still haven't read it. The Wolf Wilder by Catherine Rundell. I wanted to like this one, but I didn't, so I'm saying goodbye to it. I'm sad because it is very pretty edition. I really like the cover. It's like wintry and pretty, but yeah, I didn't like the book itself, so it's not worth keeping it. Next, I have Dark Prayer by Natasha Mostert, and I don't remember this one. I feel like it was twisted and there had some experimentations with people and memories, but I don't know if I'm correct. So yeah, I'm just not gonna reread it, so goodbye. Then I have The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I also didn't really enjoy this book, so yeah, once again, bye. I feel like mostly the books that I have read that I'm getting rid of is because I didn't particularly enjoy them that much and don't plan to rereading or keeping them. Then I have The Mountain Between Us by Charles Martin. I didn't hate this, but I don't like movie covers on books, so it's not worth. I didn't love it that much to keep it with this cover. I think if I had a better cover, I might have kept it, but no. The Keeper of Lost Things by Ruth Hogan is next. And yeah, I love the cover. I think this is such a beautiful cover, but I didn't like the story. I can't say much what it was about, but yeah, I didn't really like it. I wanted to like it, but you just can't love all the books you read. Then The Wife Between Us by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. I liked this one. This was really intriguing. I enjoy thrillers usually when I read them, but I still remember the ending, what was up with this, so I don't think I'm gonna reread it. So maybe someone else wants to read it, so it's a goodbye. Two more thrillery books that I enjoyed, but I'm not gonna reread is I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh and In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. I did really enjoy these. As I said, I do enjoy thrillers and don't read them that much, but I usually do enjoy them. So yeah, I don't know. I need space on my shelves. I can't keep all the books. So sometimes I would, believe me, if I could, I would keep like most of these that I'm showing you, but not the mass market paperbacks, not the small books, but like these hardcover books. So yeah, but I need to be realistic. I can't keep all the books that I have, and sometimes just have to say goodbye. Then I have Wild by Cheryl Strayed. I think I watched the movie first and I did like it, and then I read the book and I felt disappointed because yeah, I didn't feel the same like the movie, so I didn't enjoy it that much, didn't find it that interesting, and once again it has a movie cover, so I don't really like movie covers. And then the one that I'm really sad that I didn't enjoy because I loved other book by this author. It's one of my favorite books, A Man Called Ove. I really love that one. So My Grandmother Sends Her Regards and Apologizes by Frederick Backman. I hate is a strong word, but yeah, I just didn't like it. I didn't understand it. I found it really weird and I don't know. So I'm saying bye to this book. Now some non-fiction-y books. Two that I haven't read is The F Word by Lily Pebbles and Control-Alt-Delete, How I Grew Up Online by Emma Gannon. I don't know why I bought these because I have never watched Lily Pebbles videos and I don't know who is Emma Gannon. I feel like someone talked about this one, that it is a good one, so I bought it, but yeah, I'm not gonna read it because I've had it for years and never picked it up. Also this one, why did I buy it? Why did I spend my money on a book by someone that videos I haven't watched. So I have no idea what these are about. I guess this one is about life online, things online. Then some I have read. I have Yes Please by Amy Poehler. This is a very heavy book and I feel like it was interesting. I like these like memoirs, celebrity memoirs, and they are interesting to read. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Amy Poehler. I have nothing against her, but to keep this one, yeah, I don't really need it. Then I have 3 YouTuber books that I'm getting rid of. The first one is A Beautiful Mind, A Beautiful Life, The Bub's Guide to Being Unstoppable by Lindsay Tsang. This is Bub's Beauty. I did watch her videos for a really long time, and this book was interesting, but it hasn't aged that well, let's say, because there is a part where she still is with her husband that she's now divorced from, and she has, yeah, different things happening in her life now, and yeah, I'm just not interested in keeping it because I'm not watching her videos anymore. And I have Buffering Unleashed Tales of a Life Fully Loaded by Hannah Hart. I also did like this one, and I watched Hannah's videos for quite some time, but yeah, I don't watch them anymore. I don't know if she even makes videos, so I don't really need this book on my shelves. The same goes for Binge by Tyler Oakley. I watched his videos. I think he has returned. I feel like I saw something on YouTube like recommended somewhere, but yeah, I don't watch the videos anymore. Not really interested in keeping the book. And I feel the rest will be just some fiction books. Next, I have Rooms by Lauren Oliver. This was a spooky story about haunted house, I feel like, or something like that. But yeah, I read it. I enjoyed it at the time, but that's it. Then I have Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I read it. I didn't like it because it is a bully romance. I don't like bullying in general, but when you don't see the reason for the bad things you're doing to someone else, I don't like it even more. Then I have 2 books that I will give to my sister. I think I offered her them a while ago, and she agreed that she will take them. The first one is The Book of Lost Things by John Connolly. This is a book my sister recommended for me to read, and I didn't love it as much as she did, so I'm giving her this copy so she can have a book she really liked. And then I have a book that I really liked. Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I love this. This is one of my favorite series, like the Brown Sisters series by Talia Hibbert. I have all of her books in special editions, like hardbacks from Illumicrate, I feel like. So I don't need this one, though this one was a gift from someone around Christmas time. Someone sent me a gift from my Amazon wish list. That's not something that happens often, but I will keep the paper. I think I'm gonna put it in the other book so I know that I had a gift of this book, but I will give this to my sister so she can enjoy it. Wild Magic by Tamara Pierce, and this is the first book in a series. This was also an exclusive edition for Illumicrate, just an add-on in the box a while ago. I don't remember that I really enjoyed this thing, so it's the first book and don't intend on continuing on with the series, so yeah. The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. I feel like I didn't hate it, but I don't remember it. I don't feel like I'm interested in rereading like YA contemporary books, but I like reading them. Probably not gonna reread. Finding Aubrey by Sophie Kinsella. The same. I did read it. I did like it enough to keep it for this long, but we need to free the space on our shelves. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I read this one years ago in Latvian when it was first translated, then later on I bought myself a copy of English edition. I did really enjoy the story, but yeah, right now I feel like I'm not gonna reread it. I haven't reread it like ever. I bought this one and I didn't reread it. I wanted to reread it in English, but yeah, still haven't done it, so. Bridget Jones's Diary by Helen Fielding. I read it. I didn't like it as much as I like the movie, so I will definitely rewatch the movie probably a couple of times throughout my lifetime still. And yeah, I have the second book. I will read it probably, but I don't need to keep them. Frozen Charlotte by Alex Bell. I feel like this was interesting enough. I read it as a buddy read years ago, but yeah, I just don't need to keep it. Everything by Nicola Yoon. I also feel like I enjoyed this one, but yeah, I just don't want to keep it. I don't have a specific reason why I don't want it. Probably because, as I said before, YA contemporary that I don't really need. Delicacy by David Fuenkins. I read this one years ago. This is a movie cover, as we can see, and yeah, don't remember much. I don't know, don't want it anymore. 12 Days of Dash and Lily by Rachel Cohen and David Leviathan. Read it, enjoyed it. I feel like I enjoyed it, but don't need it. I have 2 books by Meredith Russo. If I Was Your Girl and Birthday. I enjoyed them when I read them years ago, but I just don't want the books. I like the stories. I think they were good books, but I'm gonna say goodbye to them. Also, they are YA contemporaries that I probably will never reread. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This was interesting. I liked it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna continue with the series. I haven't gotten the books, but it's fine. I don't know. I just don't need it. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. I'm saying the same thing about all the books. Then I have I Was Here by Gail Forman. I liked If I Stay, and I think I already unhauled that one because I don't remember seeing it on my shelves, but I definitely had also that one. But yeah, I don't. A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. This was interesting because there were different perspectives, even like the squirrel in the park, I feel like, and a bench. So it was a love story, and yeah, but I'm not gonna reread it. Asking for It by Louise O'Neill. This was a good one. It was a hard read because it has a hard topic, and yeah, I'm just gonna hope that someone will want this and will read it and will know it, but I don't want to keep it. The One We Fell in Love With by Paige Toon. I felt this was an adult, romancy book, and it had something to do with sisters and love, but that's all. I don't need it. Then one book that I haven't read from these is Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. I really have liked Nicholas Sparks books, but I more like his movies based on his books. And this is a movie cover. Why do I need movie cover? I don't know. And I feel like this one has been translated to Latvian and I can get it from library if I really need or want to read the story. And I have definitely seen the movie before reading this book. And usually if things happen like that in that order, that I see movie first and I like the movie enough, then I don't enjoy the book. So I feel like I might not enjoy this one. Lying About Last Summer by Sue Wallman, just YA contemporary that I don't need anymore. Then I have Fun Girl by Rainbow Rowell. I have also a Latvian edition of this one and I'm keeping it, so I'm getting rid of my English edition, so I don't need this one because I have never actually read it in English. I had it in Latvian. I read it in Latvian from library years ago. Then I bought this one, and then I saw a really cheap Latvian edition, so I bought that one, and I'm keeping that one. And the last book I have to show you is also a double copy that I don't need, and it is A Boy Called Christmas by Matt Haig. Read this, I enjoyed it. I need to continue. I have the second book also, and last year, I had this one before, and last year I received first 2 books as a gift on Christmas, and yeah, I don't need double copies of the first book, so this one is going away. I just remembered about a few other books, and these are also like YouTuber books. I have the 2 books by Tanya Burr, Tanya Bakes and Love Tanya. Have never used them. I was keeping this because maybe I use some recipes and stuff, and for this I have also marked where the feel like recipe parts, yeah, baking recipes start, so I can try something, and I was keeping them for that, but I have never tried, and I feel like I will find the recipes online, and preferably in Latvian because it is easier for me to understand ingredients. And the other 2 books are by Fleur de Force. So yeah, Deluxe Life and the Glam Guide, and I feel like I also have marked the recipe parts in these ones because those were like the things that I might be interested in. Yeah, about party food in that one, and in this one just the skin food part. So yeah, also adding these one to my unhaul, so now I have even more books. Return to previously filmed video now. So yeah, this is it. I have a mess down there where I put the books, but these were a lot of books. I don't know how many. Before, when I counted, I feel like it was almost 80, but it's definitely over 50 books. So that's it. This is it for the unhaul. Please let me know what is the last book that you unhauled and what was the reason for unhauling it. So let me know that in the comments down below, and that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you in the next one. Bye.